Put me on, Mike.
At the 20. The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Henry. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Cut.
First carry for Darius Geis. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Now the first carry for Bryce Love.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run again with Love on first down. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tard.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line. Mike 54. Watch the curl. Come on.
On first down, here's Love. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard there, and it did there.
And you mentioned a load. How about having to adjust to his speed as well? Because not only does he bring some pop, he brings some dash as well. A nice play on that situation.
On second and 11 now. Haskins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. On third down, here's Love. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, man, singing. I was about to say he muted your ass because he was too loud.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. They'll get this
What the fuck are you doing, Heather?
And they'll blow that one up back at the 6. Yard line. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
56, right there, 56.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup.
I'm not even on this bitch.
Of 11.
The Washington Redskins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Hey, check.
On first down, this is Geis. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins, and finding the tight end Hooper. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. They go play action now. Haskins. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Come on, let's go. Out, 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 out. Look, wait. Right there, 54. Right there, 54, Mike.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And he comes back with one complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Not today, you are. Not today.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And it's complete. Hooper. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Haskins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take...
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, touchdown number 15 on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll start the drive with Love here. Fights through and now a crease. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. They'll run with Love. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
They go play action with Haskins. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's go. Right 52, right 52.
On first down, it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
Even beat.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
I asked you that.
On second down, Love. Give him 6 on the run. They're going to be faced now with a 3rd and 12.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Third down. Here's Haskins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock?
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And some room to run now. And he's into the clear. 30, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Final play of the half. It's Haskins. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So we've come upon halftime.
Ooh, why this nigga wanted to play me so bad?
As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd and 1. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Get a nice lead, you should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
They'll set up to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's who you're looking for.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Haskins. And this one complete to Reed. That's good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Fourth down, here's Haskins. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D4 make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm not going to
Play action. Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Here's Tressway now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. He's going to field this at the 4. A great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Now at FedEx Field, a lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 6th touchdown of the season. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it is 28-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Here's Haskins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. Haskins now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Haskins. 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
This is fielded at the goal line.
You ain't going nowhere.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running to start the drive is Love. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll try and get it with Geis. They find some open field here. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Haskins on first down. He sets to fire deep, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Josh Jones. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
He'll buy some time right, and they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
They're going to look to throw. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be a second and long. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, into a double team, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On the draw, this is Love. Credit him with a
to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
On second and 9, Haskins. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Shotgun handoff now for Love. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Check 56. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Anyway. Hey, check 24.
Here's Love again. And an alley to run. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They're going on fourth down. Haskins. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 17. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, 5. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This will be taken in at the 1. So the victory here for San Francisco, and I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for San Francisco, a final win here means they'll finish at 14-2. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Washington, this loss will be the capper to a dismal 4-12 campaign. And with some high picks coming in this spring's draft, it's a team for whom a roster overhaul may be on the way. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
I'm gonna tell you what win right there.
He's gonna get a lick off. He's gonna get a lick off. I'm like, man, I said, well, we put that thing on. You didn't listen to that. You hear how loud it is.
Oh, I already had it. Oh, they told me I hate this fucking game. Where chop it?
Oh, he's coming.
Where he at? Oh, yeah, he You heard me, Q? I got this munitions box. I'm gonna wait till I get over there by y'all and drop that.
Yeah, this cell phone right here. It's like he called his cell phone.
Get this rock. Over here, what you call it? All right, I'm on the way over there. Ooh, excuse me. Is it somebody at prison or is it just you? You
at the bottom, humble. About to be right there with you. The hole right here. You got everything, Muller?
Everybody getting off after. You out here. Yeah. Hey, Woods.
Are you there? Oh, shit. Shot twice. I got this. Pop it. All right, so listen. All right, what happened?
Get that plate.
Play. Oh, I got you. I got you. Oh, go. Gotta use the plate. Oh, shit.
I need no money. It ain't no money. It ain't no money.
Motherfucker.
Oh, this shit, wow. Yeah.
I got the bullet. Yeah. I forgot it.
You said what? What's up, bro? That's crazy. I might been unmuted this whole time. Stuff.
What's the name?
I heard you, dude.
Dude, let's say something. I bet you over there. Come on, Dad. Come here, go.
Sorry ass nigga.
What's y'all doing?
Y'all niggas ain't laughing at no more.
91 speed.